Hello everyone, and we are going to be looking at the Atlantic as we now have Tropical Storm Sally, Tropical Storm Paulette, and Tropical Depression Renee. However, before we could get into the forecast, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream. Right now, we are currently looking at the all disturbances in the Atlantic. As you can see, we have Tropical Storm Sally in southern Florida. We have Tropical Storm Paulette just to the southeast of Bermuda. We have Tropical Storm Renee in the middle of the Atlantic. We have Tropical Depression 3, a 60% chance of a cyclone formation in 5 days. Disturbance 2, a 90% chance of a cyclone formation in 5 days. And Disturbance 1, a 30% chance of a cyclone formation in 5 days. A lot of disturbances and a lot of threats to the U.S. are present. Today we are going to be looking at Tropical Storm Sally mainly, and a little bit of this disturbance in the middle of the Atlantic. Alright, so here's the cone of uncertainty for Tropical Storm Sally as of this morning. As you can see, still a tropical storm by around 8 a.m. Sunday, around tomorrow. We get to 8 p.m. Sunday, moving very fast here, and then it slows down to around Monday. We get to around the Monday time frame of 9 a.m. expected to rapidly intensify into a Category 1 hurricane. A Category 2 cannot be ruled out, but it's definitely possible. 8 p.m. Monday and around 8 a.m. Tuesday, actually, you get to still a hurricane making landfall as a Category 1 hurricane for Mississippi and Louisiana mainly. Alabama still could see some effects from this. Turns back into a tropical storm by 8 a.m. Wednesday once it does make landfall, and then a tropical depression by around 8 a.m. Thursday just over the central part of Mississippi. Really gonna have to watch this for possibly some major impacts for mainly Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. As time moves on, we will have more updates. Right now, it is still over Florida, making impacts there, and over Key West mainly, around the top area. Once time does move on, we'll have more and more updates on if this will intensify even more into a Category 2 or even higher than that, or it may weaken before landfall. Now, the flash flooding potential, we have a slight risk in place, a 10% chance for some flash flooding across the coastlines of the Panhandle of Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, around that type of area. Also, southern Florida, we could see some 10% risk of flash flooding around that type of area. We also do have 5% marginal risk of flash flooding in the green shade areas. So, flash flooding is a pretty low risk right now, but that definitely will increase in the upcoming days. Here's potential Tropical Cyclone 20 model intensity guidance. As you can see, we have one model going up to a low-end Category 2 hurricane. This is the one in the middle of the Atlantic, the 90% chance of a cyclone formation in 5 days. That's it right there is potential Tropical Cyclone 20 as of this afternoon. We also do have a big chance for a Category 1 hurricane, as you can see in the yellow shaded area. That's where a Category 1 hurricane is going to be present by around hour 72. So by around 3 days from now, we could see a Category 1 hurricane, which is definitely likely at this point. A tropical storm is going to be very likely at this point. As you can see, most of those models are pointing towards that tropical storm strength, and only really 2 models are showing below a tropical storm strength. Tropical storm is going to be very likely, and a Category 1 is going to be likely as well. Category 2 cannot be ruled out at this time, but it's definitely possible. For the spaghetti models, as you can see, it looks like we'll be heading north, maybe a fish storm, or maybe heading into the Gulf. Really just depends on what it wants to do here, but the high pressure is a little more eastward than normal, bringing it up more north. That could maybe bring some impacts to around the main area, but not really anything too bad. Bermuda still could see some more impacts by another hurricane. Now, the intensity guidance for Tropical Storm 19. As you can see, we do have a chance for a low-end Category 3 hurricane. This is Tropical Storm Sally, by the way. We have one model going out to a very low-end Category 3 hurricane. Of course, that won't really be possible at this time. Really have to wait and see what this is going to become here. Category 1 is very likely right now. Tropical storm is almost guaranteed here. Well, of course, we are seeing a tropical storm now. So it is pretty much guaranteed we're seeing a tropical storm. Category 1 is going to be very likely. Category 2 cannot be ruled out. It's not going to be likely. It's going to be pretty possible, but not likely at this point. If you did enjoy the update, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream. Also, make sure to share this video with any friends or family that may be impacted by Tropical Storm Sally or the other disturbances in the Atlantic. But anyways, stay safe.